Good morning, guys. This is Stephen Howard and my dog Yucca. Yucca's checking out all the wild animals waking up. We've seen some jackrabbits. We had a coyote go through camp a little while ago. She didn't like that too much. And yeah, I think all the animals are waking up. I know I'm waking up. I'm looking for some Folgers in my cup. I think I'm going to do some coffee in a minute. But Spring Mountains is just a beautiful place to wake up. Sun rises in the west, so it doesn't get sunny here until after the sun's risen in the valley for an hour or so. So wake up a little later. It's nice and cool up here, and I really enjoy when I'm here at this spot. It's a sacred spot to me. I think we should all protect our environment. I think we should post heavy duty trash bags and, you know, anything that you see when you're in the outdoors that's trashed, you should take the time and pick it up. It makes the area much nicer. And I found trash that's like really old. The old pull top soda cans. I found a few of those. I got a bunch of scrub jays I've been feeding, and they come here. They're all the young jays. And look up blue jay medicine. Blue jay medicine is one of the characters in my movie. The character's name is Jay, and they call him Blue Jay. Yucca's just sitting here staring at the birds. But blue jays are majestic creatures, and they have a specific call or cry, and I think they're one of the most magical animals on the planet. I don't know if you can see these two guys, but yeah, they're getting some pieces of Triscuit that I left out. So I've been channeling a lot within nature. You know, I think nature always cures everything. Um, I think a good time out in nature, giving yourself the serenity and just the magic that you feel, when you're out in nature. If you can get in tune with our planet, um, it helps your vibration. It helps you be on the vibration that you're supposed to be on. I think we all get inundated with what we need or what we want, and we see what other people have, and we try to emulate and make ourselves as much like them as possible in order to receive, but that's not how you receive. So we get frustrated and we wonder why it's not working or whatever. So I found that just being yourself and coming back into the basics, like um, just taking care of yourself on a basic level, treating yourself with kindness. This morning I did morning meditation, and then I'm going to do some sage burning here in a minute. And I think that doing those things and getting grounded for the day, and envisioning the best possibilities or the best possible outcomes are actually, by just being, you're actually manifesting more than if you were making a dozen phone calls and trying to figure out a plan, to execute what you have in mind. But I'm doing it a lot differently. I'm reaching out through the universe, and I'm asking for something big. Um, I'm trying to get something from nothing, and have complete abundance, complete fulfillment when it happens. Um, I've said it before in my videos. I have a reoccurring dream. I'm not a huge fan. Maybe I will be. But I have a recurring dream that I'm on Ellen DeGeneres, and that I'm talking to Ellen, and um, our conversation's very interesting because I'm not the most PC or politically correct speaker. However, my beliefs are universal, and it doesn't matter if you're right or left. It doesn't matter if you're sitting on the middle of the fence. Where do all the cool people go? It's kind of a joke, but where do all the cool people go? While you guys are fighting about all this stuff, I'm just sitting here up in the mountains going, what the hell is going on? It's like Bruce Almighty, like, all the prayers were answered yes or something. It's pandemonium. I'm not laughing at anybody's demise or anybody, all of the stuff that's going on, but that might be the cure. That might just be the cure. So, love is always the best answer. Love is always the thing that will save us. And nature comes from love. Nature loves all these animals. Nature loves us in general. Um, it definitely tests us. Mother Nature, the rivers and the mountains and the things that I've done definitely test you. So, and then just living out here, living on the lam, has been interesting. But I wouldn't give up these moments for anything. I believe that even if I was a wealthy, abundant man, I would still spend a lot of time, probably in a nice motorhome or something, out in the wilderness. And this is the place that the best creativity happens. When U2, one of my favorite bands, when U2 went to Joshua Tree, they they recorded a lot of test pieces for their Joshua Tree album. And where the streets have no names. You just kind of know Joshua Tree. If you've been there before, you'd have to know it. But there are there are road names, but some of the areas they're out in the desert and there's no road names, and so it really made sense to me. And then with or without you, they were out there long enough that they were feeling kind of lonely for home and lonely for their significant others. So I think that's a song about self-love, or finding yourself, is with or without you. So I've spent a lot of time isolated by myself, and a lot of time with friends, some that have issues and addictions. And I definitely have a theorem and a method to my madness. Um, and I hope that I'm a success, and I hope I can be as abundant as others around me. I really have a lot of hope that will happen, and I can do the right things for the right people. And yeah, I see a massive shift. I see my movie going. I see my business flourishing. Um, I see a lot of things. I see a lot of people awakening and a lot of growth. And I hope they see that within me, because that's really what's happened. Is I've had, I've had a padded life my whole life, or and the blinders or the rose-colored glasses have come off, and what I really want out of life has come into view, and I'm just manifesting it to the universe. I know what's supposed to happen. I know what's right and what's just, and what love really is is really important. So if you're around your loved ones today, give them a big hug, love them up, give yourself a big hug, pat on the back. We've made it through something. Um, there's more tests that are going to come, but some miracles are also going to be happening, and that I've seen happen, and they've been happening. So it's kind of like you have to realize that the miracles aren't necessarily big, but they connect you to where you're supposed to be, and that's huge. So, one love, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you have time today, please get out in nature. If you're out in nature and you see some garbage on the ground, pick it up and throw it in its proper place or recycle it. Um, I love Captain Planet. If you want to check that out, it's Dave Shandell, not Dave Chappelle, but Dave Shandell, and great actor, and he plays Captain Planet, and it's nice and profane, good humor. I hope you guys have a great day once again, and I gotta find my dog now. I'm sure she's sunning out here somewhere. We'll leave you with the scenery.